On the history bring the precedent future. Is it a sign of timelessness? On the history bring the precedent future. On the history bring the precedent future. Is it a sign of timelessness? On the history bring the precedent future. Is it a sign of timelessness? On the history bring the precedent future. Is it a sign of timelessness? Precedent future. Precedent future. Precedent future.
Told you so, yeah. The latest diagnosis they gave me were obsessive and compulsive, the heavenly disorder where I live. I get out of hand and disappear for myself down within the land path of the unknown wealth. They want to know the elaboration of OCD. They want to behold the road, the currents, it's like dreaming reality. No, I never do cooperation with stress, but I'm a grow with the flow, my soul and body suggested. From station to park to my couch in the dark, from every alley to the back of the skateboard I drank. The drunk capabilities to leaving in the plane, to sit in the cockpit and try to do the same. With direction by the cane, it's very hard to wake up. Not physically, but mentally, I'm burning the schedule. Dimensions like this will be uncountable for those with a nose to your eyes to leave you humming and imagine. 75% of my human life, I'm in the trail of the math. In the other 25, I'm being prosperous how? You get it in a grown out of my chest now. Is what I'm writing in the pizza boxes now.
Hectic moments, the social becomes social, but it takes some collective work to transform problematic situations. Mortal. At hectic moments, the social becomes social, but it takes some collective work to transform problematic situations. Mortal. Separated in two parts, but gathered in one district. Spirits has always been hidden discreet. Derelict in the midst of symbiotic, clever modelless adjacent. Malaysian mentalities, colorless, making it hard to collaborate. Unpredictable outbursts. It's the soul's expression. It takes place when stress exceeds its immunity limit. Feel the supernatural touch. Don't demonstrate turbulence. We do all earn a bench or something. When heavy burdens are carried, excavate the buried life guide. The gem within, the destructive of weakness, destructive but not confident. Reach it by a low benevolence. As it was told, the social becomes social at hectic occasions. But many men and women has mistaken this serenity. Election of this energy is a voluntary false step. Execute the personal counselor and lose contact with the world around. And with yourself from then, charities are laid on a hatred shelf. Delirium, catastrophe swells in a population addicted to duties, hierarchical climates, jealousy and lust. Just think about it. At hectic moments, the social becomes social, but it takes some collective work to transform problematic situations. Mortal. At hectic moments, the social becomes social, but it takes some collective work to transform problematic situations. Mortal.
They say I'm hungry, with capital H, now give me your apple, I'm in a rage being angry. But other than station, even my juice on my body be loose, but I'm knowing it, so I'm controlling it. Stick over the half, so the truth with it. You might live in a state of making the burger out of my fist. L-O-G to the I-C, won't really grow with me. Never ever the more when I close the door, even though you're holding me. You want to be done with, I'm in the ring, son of a bunker, being the one, playing the game, but never the same. I'm bound to be loose, alone, that I make so socially, I'm close to the being similar level with animals. My road should be supposed to be delivered by several cannibals. Your vision of life and behind the shades of charades. We be the voice of the wise of humanity, mind chasing grades. The bottom line said moving natural mind became shattered. You pay the fine, all of the bubbles getting fatter. The views of matter, but it's better, but better be getting sadder. But if every better any day, I should be getting gladder. So I quench into dimensions of which they never mentioned, but I'm still breathing by having an itch in the shape of the end. I say the truth depends on emotions and motions, so forever we plan.
Hectic moments, the social becomes social, but it takes some collective work to transform problematic situations. Mortal. At hectic moments, the social becomes social, but it takes some collective work to transform problematic situations. Mortal. find the presence of your invisible Gemini. Interplay, debate, life as its messages might be available. Like a minute the cold outside, the free to the inside. Future projections are distributed. Have those that didn't you this new reunion, or should I say this new revolution comes creeping mute screams for freedom are heard. Observe the voice of glee, the voice of knowledge. It's the voice that most of us smallest be honest in the knowledge. The soul as your advisor. Appreciate the visor. Excavations seize the souls. Uncanny curfews, distorted parasite, pedestrians, sparking confused. Don't worry, its forces won't hurt you. Protection of the finest is ignored. Isolated like a genie in a bottle. Isolated like a genie in a bottle. It's isolated like a genie in a bottle. At hectic moments, the social becomes social, but it takes some collective work to transform problematic situations. Mortal. At hectic moments, the social becomes social, but it takes some collective work to transform problematic situations. Mortal.
It's the hidden arc. This is the hidden arc. Catch it. But if you don't, it doesn't matter, cause
The hidden arc, consuming crowds and MCs dilute the incredible sneer, samples and bass lines with poetical formulations. Almost addictive. I mean, it is addictive.
That shit.
You can listen to it whether the weather's appearing cold or hot models. Hot carnivals going down in front of stages. Relaxations possess plenty of ages. Some label them as jams. Assimilation. Invisible simulations spin like the 12-inch wax. Syntax errors irritate the hungry hip-hop smiths after the dawns. That's what I call. Emphasize the last mentioned word. Emphasize the music, energize, not the concrete hard bullets. Expensive clothes on backs just distract this. Hand clapping, b-boying charisma. There is no special edition of this source in your local magazine stores. Cruise and click snatch the news in the mist that resemble a huge crane consisting of open mic sessions. Motivated souls confessing verses, ad-libs by once. 4-track recordings prove the dustiness. It also reflect. What does it reflect? It also reflect life. So take a look in that tape and rewind to hear further. You need to rewind the dusty creation to hear further.
Well, hey girl, you wanna go home with the beat over the night train. A metaphor of a train running through the city in a very functional vein. I'm wild by the several fruits out of the federal holes that we've been tearing my shoes that I use to get my groove on from here to gone. Well, the trouble of this one's the following. I'm on the road with an advanced glorious broad. She be grinding me like we can traveling with God. The next station is behind and we roll along. This is the wagon of love, but both of us be doing fine. Switch, I hear the Sandman is here again. Do you mind? I'm bringing you back for 7 hours, but I can't see I got full hands to leave me now. Oh, you stand no chance, yeah, I'ma show you how. Whatever it is, a very bad one, a terminator of the glad one, but I chose none. The wagon is dark now, we turn the lights down. A shadow in the corner of a box, being aroused by position of the 6'9". White with only yourself in a large identical clone. Strange to me, the honey out of my memory, with body of language and heavily damaged. She wanna be delivering blows, but I refuse. When looking like a shivering nose, I'm bringing news. Take me out of here, Mr. Sandman, I promise to serve you well. I mean, it's just too much, I can't right now, you see you're out of my hands. I don't wanna thank you at all, Mr. Sandman, you're bugging me, right? You bug me at night. I don't wanna thank you at all, so you better never take me at all. Oh yes, close your eyes, son. Close your eyes, son. Oh yes, close your eyes, son. You gotta close your eyes, son. Finally, I'm praying in the binary sword called the Cleveland, expanded by the unreal. Oh, my dear Mr. Sandman, try to do what you can. I'm getting dangerous tonight. The old man says with a great smile, well, come on, I got sand, the most gorgeous. It ain't for us, we need no nightmares to we dust. Too late, you shot it straight in my open eyes. Explosion, and I'm in no control of the red skies with oceans of blood and green the ground of yellow mud. What's my role? Am I a rebel in a hellhole? Where it's cold, I'll be alone with my own will. Good or maybe bad, what I walk on to know. Mr. Sandman be laughing by now. I'm on parole in a hoodie with a POC logo. I rumble in the bushes, I'm lost to be dying. A shadow with a mist grab my hand while crying. Do me from behind and I show you the pass through. A curly haired lady with her ass making me high. I want you, she says with a glimpse in her eyes. Now being very close with the phone, I can't deny. We get down and pull an unforgettable experience. I bring her for body spray, she eating the evidence. We're taking me home, we run another kind of ground. I do sense my dream will be over in the sound. So thank you, Mr. Sandman, you're bugging me, right? You're bugging my sight, you bug me at night. Thank you, Mr. Sandman. Don't even close your eyes, son. Oh no, don't even close your eyes, son. Don't even close your eyes, son, because you stand no chance. Don't even close your eyes, son. Oh no, don't even close your eyes, son. Oh no, don't even close your eyes, son, because you stand no chance.
Assimilated species. We pursue the infinity, including immortalization, which is the portal to your copy bridges stars. With assimilation surrounding surreal dimensions that again explored as the bridge shores, a momentarily change for sure. Representation, fundamentalism of recourse. Twisting my solutions, I'm always the sense of expressive all of my orbit and travel through the galaxies, the alphabetical gallery. As my spectrum speculate them down with staggering arrow. Receive this great contribution while I stretch your narrowness. Actually, the biggest and baddest threat. Our dilated rhythm elements make it simple to elevate to words vibrational ozone, pulse zones, and allow stay on the bottom if you contemplate on assimilated species. Assimilated beings, entertaining pride, innovative with a faded mind, and deliberate love reside to those who can't accept us. Material of the meditative purposes we are created and planted to cosmos that remain unlimited. This is parallel to your average minds. Assimilated species composing savage wines.
Welcome to the helmet of heaven and earth, where we're creating our own zone for what it's worth.
This is parallel to your average minds. Assimilated species composing savage wines.
Welcome to the helmet of heaven and earth, where we're creating our own zone for what it's worth. And I try to rant my own dream. I focus on the greater complications of the life. Little damage automatically wants to need of answers. I'm reading on the silence who I married for my wife. But I'll never use my gallery now to bring the dances to the highway. Any day I do it my way to unread the great generation being drowned. Gotta be growing your head to be knowing where I'm going. All of my boundaries, but the way I'm traveling are well those to win. All of my halfway, I'll leave my truth, no matter my exhale. These those who dead, take the risk of going too far with no how far you'll ever go. On the go in every possible direction, collecting correction. Never perfection, I'm over the section of the ghouliest creative bamboos to live the map in the underground, hold the ground all over the gloves. I see them everywhere, and I'll be holding the flare. I'm a generation very high, in relation with the confused and the multiple choice. I'll shoot your favorite and analyze and remake my sparsity to rearrange my own ways of breaking the deranged. Have you ever seen the fall of the queen? Never get it, it goes. Now that's me, and I be loving it. Here from the green with the 0455, bringing the Boosie team.
This is parallel to your average minds. Assimilated species composing savage rhymes.
Welcome to the helmet of heaven and earth, where we created our own song for what it's worth.
This is parallel to your average minds. Assimilated species composing savage rhymes.
Welcome to the helmet of heaven and earth, where we created our own song for what it's worth. Well, Mr. Prosperous, how? Yeah, you can sit down right here. Well, I received your application, and I must say it's a bit confusing. Now, tell me, you said you used to share an apartment with Linda Blair in the summer of 2000? How do you expect us to believe in something like this, Tell me now. Well, I don't really care, but yeah, she was a pain in the ass, actually. But that's all behind me now. But we had our moments, yeah, I recall. Easy now. I don't really want to know. But let's get back to your opinions about the Swedish rap scene. Who inspires you? Is it Petter? Ken? She was kind of great in the dark, you know. Those innocent glowing eyes gave me goosebumps. And even though she were evil, hold up, Mr. Prosperous. Do you want to continue with these charades, or do you want to answer my questions? Back to your image. Are you down with hip-hoppers or hippies? Oh, you smothered one. Oh, you one-track-minded one, trying to make me feel bad and all. Well, listen here. Communication problem. Now, the Prosperous House will freeze in action positions just to make you listen. I tried to invent my own dream, but it weren't possible. But through music, I'm close, very close. The Assimilated Species is my trade. The plan of trails is also my trade. I give it. Communication problem. Communication problem. Communication problem. Farewell. Evolution, and maybe we know, but the future may be the mind, that live in the trades, consider the mind, that live in the minds of pints, together liberation, the stable of family, living in the gloom, the growth, together creation, I'm ready to mentally profit to devote, but love it over your mind, but don't overuse the critical plane to find a bit of a traveling, and breaking the negative part of imagination, the prison life force, I live within just begun, I'm out of available vibes, I'm ready to remain like no one, I come up with my connections out of K-8 to Gothenburg, before me I would never be given a rhythm to the brand, the question is why, well, I live in the place they call forever, never that, you know the unknown stands, going the highway, I'll live in the bakery with love, peace, and poetry. I'll live in the waiting from the path, doing it my way. Can only be having the ball, like my brain will never be gray. pH half to spiritualize over the gravity. Our greatness and change, but evolution is free. I paint my poetry on silence with various colors and a multiple choice. I paint my poetry on silence with various colors and a multiple choice.
I'm feeling like a plastic squeeze container. Shake a bottle and I'm ready to serve. I'm feeling like a plastic squeeze container. I'm riding regardless to mechanical literal baby gossipy. I'm bringing the hardest. My one and only breathing till my cognitive became a personality changes. But attitude is busted but never really dangerous. Even though my clinical eyes were mother, but every time I go with the night train, I know the price of living the fear of the rain, but never the rain. And through the unreal, the dreaming over the game and immorality. I'm staying alive, will be the slave of the formalities. I'm taking the dive in the money, recreated out of the forest. They be claiming all this we can run it, but I know when the sign is west. The attitude, we be going busted with mood. To get improved, creating, I've been hardly in the mood of debating. I claim it is degrading. You won't even waiting, but then you only be fading. Beady bye. Yes. I paint a poetry of silence with various colors in the multiple choice. I paint a poetry of silence with various colors in the multiple choice. I'm feeling like a plastic squeeze container. Shake the bottle and I'm ready to serve. I'm feeling like a plastic squeeze container. The messenger, but you can't kill the message. Whatever I say will be forever. Farewell.
All creatures of planet Earth come together, have a discussion.
Well, I guess I am one of those. A music lover, that is, I suppose. When society attacks, control society, be rolling in the ball track, they need a new variety. I see you on the globe, and I measure the whole exposure through the peer pressure. Now exhale and find a treasure of living the end of every day, the memory of freedom. We inhaling some of the reach impossible to reach, but I'm a preacher that the clouds bring contagious anxiety of my greatest. Supposed to be human beings in the trees of their own unreminded expectation from the past. We rulers of the power never be known. Approximately there's only a few destination under control, and they be traveling incognito with the soul. A few of them are well known superstars, with others known unknown behind bars, with anxiety attacks, Yeah. Cool it.
These universal strangers visiting ages, time and spaces. We be directed directed as all passengers has different experiences from the wind of whisper about the future, while the sun reveal the past. Implicit enigmas and religious ideologies describe confusing scriptures and answers to my questions. Infinite ones about unseen evolutions and the roots of ourselves, where we originated from is barely goes through investigations. Opinions are born extraordinary if everything had a beginning with a creator. I believe this is the right occasion to discover the parallel to the words why, what, and who. The blind imitates the blind, leading each other through hypnotic, ignorant, obstacle-filled circumstances. Why do we react different to several situations? I never danced with deceiving holograms or trusted in unsafe romances. Was everyone's paralyzed by student passions who got the answers to what I'm asking? Are you really crying when I'm laughing? For me, that's hard to explain. So who knows? Who knows? So who knows? So who knows? So who knows?
I don't really know.
Wow, if you know when I be going for the plan to the full road, I meant to be in the know.
incredible dream.
They say that I'm paranoid. Well, I guess I am, but listen here. My paranoia equals a higher conscience. It's better than being shallow if you ask me about it. Too many MCs today are shallow, so very shallow. Oh. Now listen here, you see that just the creators. You look so scary to me at least. I bet you're about to explode pretty soon. So go home to your cocoon and chill with the other clones, reading the latest hip-hop magazines in baggy jeans and shaving their heads or whatever. I don't think it's fair what they are doing today, breaking the mind connection with no delay. Well, I'm scared. I go and hide, and I want to find the closest tree to me and just hang there just to see what there is that you can see behind the horizon of the mind blockade that you are possessed of. This is my suggestion in my lesson. Go to the bathroom and take a plunge into the ozone of assimilated species. Swim to the bottom just to see if you can break through there somewhere. Well, meanwhile, I will travel by the speed of the dark and ride the lightning just to find a spark of tomorrow where I remain undefined. Gotta give me the drill, give me the drill. You gotta give me the shovel, give me the shovel. You gotta give me the scoop, give me the scoop. You gotta give me the spoon, give me the spoon. You gotta give me the fork, give me the fork. You gotta give me the knife, give me the knife. You gotta give me the landmine, give me the landmine. You gotta give me the grenade, give me the grenade. You gotta give me your hand, give me your hand. I'm digging deeper.
I'm sitting here on my chair at home and I be trying to form a sentence, but I can't really seem to work it out. Nah, this is a tale of the trades. Listen here closely. Listen here. With the brain of a zombie, I will only code my rights of being hungry. I do only chase the most delicious brains. Indeed, I got a whole population of worms in my dome and remains of my previous home, which is a memory of past. Remember me the drastic, but I don't. My new creation's elastic, and I won't humiliate the Federation going crazy. The intuition in me be saying why oh why. I only wish to be free from complications denied. I'm in the PHY, no but this terrible plan, you're horrible wow. I see you going backwards by violating words, denying evolutions and creating wrong emotions, unable to last by revolutions of the past. I'm forever young, even though my evil system may blast, hovering when I be traveling too far. But since I to the bar, I go to operate very close where most people try communication in mono. Did you really know this? The primitive ways we be known in your last days. Legal violation of rhythms will be rearranged. I will go strange, the combination of another reality and a serious role with no morality. Played in the background with poetry. Rivals of mine will be a person with fear. Well, have you seen the you of this year? Oh well, you're leaving me confused right here. Cause you see, they never told me the ground was so dirty. Plus, they never told me the sky was so greedy. Yeah, we never know. This is the place where I'ma stay. So listen here. Wait up, now we're in no position of showing you no mercy. Only when I think I am, combine the dopest with ability and the bad ability of rearrange. Being like oceans in every angry motion. You're famous and gross within your unavailable to the academy of borrows. The album memorized my invasion and created surprise. You're herbalized and you follow any radio station. The globe feeling got busted by your anal probe. Your celebration of dust give me a phobia of garbage. Her reactions forever, never, never the same. I'm only a fraction of the people knowing how it's a shame, so who to blame? I leave you ball with what I told everyone. I hope you recall what is the hope for the sun. Probably philosophy. Try to be loose in your shell and try to return in 4 years. If you still know your quality in the shadowy tears, be wearing your buried with the illusions you carry. I won't cry, I just walk on by. Part of me I know what you can never deny. Eat yellow snow and get the flush.
Maybe you get the mad cow disease too.